literally never been this nervous to make a video. Oh my goodness, I've got butterflies. Alright, I'm feeling more calm. Hi everybody, it's Bubz. Now last year, I spent most of my time in this very office, beavering away, scratching my head, searching my heart and soul to work on something that's just super special to me. Something I've always wanted to do ever since I was a little girl. So my YouTube family, I would love to introduce you guys my new baby. Not an actual baby, but a book that I gave birth to with my mind. So I am so excited to introduce to you guys my new book, A Beautiful Mind, A Beautiful Life, The Bubz Guide to Being Unstoppable. As I sit here today holding this very book, I'm still in disbelief. In fact, I only received the books yesterday, even though the copy that I'm holding is the advanced reader copy, which means this is not even the final edit. It just feels so surreal to have it in my very hands, something that I've just been working so hard on. Are you kidding me? A published author? No! But yes, really, yes. Since I got these books yesterday, I've been starting a lot of my sentences with, as a serious writer, I think we should buy the chicken thighs. When I died, with the exception of my two beautiful children, this book, along with being able to build schools with you guys, is the most challenging yet most rewarding thing I've ever done in my YouTube career. As I sit here today with this very book in my own hands, I'm just so in awe with just how far we have come together. So today, as promised, I'm going to be giving you guys an insider inside my book. So let's take a dive together. I know that this book has definitely made me a better and happier person, and with all my heart, I hope I will do the same for you guys as well. Of course, it's in my prayers that you guys enjoy reading this as much as I did writing it. No joke, before I even started to write this book, I realized that beauty money is the easiest type of money to probably earn on YouTube. A simple sponsor video will probably earn much more. Yeah, the publishing world and the beauty world is very different. So I was just so prepared to know that, you know, money-wise, it's probably most likely not going to bring me as much as my other projects. It's just been such an honor being able to write this book, and since you guys have done so much for me, this is my way to return something back for you guys. I just knew it would be so worth it, and whether this book becomes a bestseller or not, although it would be amazing, I'm already so thankful for the experience because it has truly taught me so much. I'm already so thankful for the experience and what this book has taught me, and I hope this book inspires you to go out there and live your most beautiful life, and of course be unstoppable. Honestly, there's just so much in this book that I'm just unsure how to condense in the video for you guys. This would be a book that I would want my daughter to read one day. I mean, she's only 4 months old right now, but I know that this is going to be a timeless book. This is a book that I would have loved the younger me to read. Most of all, I know that this world would be a much better and happier place if more people read this book. To me, this is not just a book. To me, this is your portable friend, your portable sister. That's someone you need. The biggest thing that I really wish for in this book is that you guys read the heck out of it. Really use it out. Use it to death. I want you guys to scribble on it. I want it to be dog-eared. Don't worry about keeping it looking pretty. I really want this book to be really used, to be passed on and on and on. Before I wrote this book, I knew I wanted to write a book that someone would not just buy for themselves. Someone would buy for a sister, for a friend, for a daughter, for a niece. This book is for every single person out there who feels insignificant in this big scary world. This book is for all of you out there who are already beautiful but yet to discover your own beauty and worth. As a beauty vlogger, it's always been my job to help people around me look beautiful, but I've always wanted to do more than that. I wanted people around me to feel beautiful and to live beautiful lives. And I believe that has always been my true mission, and it always will. This book is full of my life lessons, and I just share many mistakes that I made along the way. And of course, I wasn't always the person I am today, and you know, a lot of people, if they were to describe how I am, they would probably say optimistic, happy, positive, confident, although perfectly knowing that I'm not perfect. Reading this book, you'll find that I was actually quite an insufferable suck-up. Very negative, fearful, and insecure. And in a way, I wish I had this book when I was younger to help guide me along the way. At the same time, I'm also very grateful to have lived it all because this is the beauty of life. And if I didn't, I wouldn't have been able to become the person that I am now. And I certainly wouldn't be able to write this book for you guys. Alright, so what does this book touch upon? It touches on how to feel beautiful when living in an ugly world. To share my experiences growing up feeling so inadequate and how I learned to embrace my individuality. It touches on how to ignite true confidence, power of being positive, and how you can lead a more positive life. How to love more, how to love yourself more, how to love life more, how to love the people around you even though when it's hard. Rising after falling, how to deal with adversity when life gets hard, because we all know that sometimes in life things just happen. Share something that's very, very personal and private, something that I've never shared in this channel. My husband and I had to leap through a huge obstacle in our marriage, and it was definitely very difficult. And because I don't want it to sound biased, I actually got my husband Tim to write in the book too. The book is all about how to be more bold, how to be unstoppable, how to cultivate a beautiful heart. Really, it doesn't matter how good you look on the outside when deep within you have powerless thoughts. You can portray the best life possible on social media. The truth is, you cannot lie to yourself. So you can rise above expectations. You can live the life that you want. You don't have to be a slave to your emotions. Facing judgment, forgiving, how to live a blissful life. This book covers everything. So this book is going to guide you so you become your own best friend rather than your own enemy, because we all know that a lot of times we're the most critical ones. You can see this is a feel-good read, something that's going to make you feel warm and fuzzy inside, hopefully inspired. At the same time, you may even tear up with me because I did cry a fair bit writing this book. So this book is not literally, it's figuratively a piece of my heart. If you guys cannot tell already, I'm so proud of this book. I know I've never worked so hard on something in my entire life, and because I know that the content inside really is gold. I've been really blessed to be able to launch a lot of really fun and great products in the past, but I've never ever stressed to anyone like, you must buy my stuff. But here I am, and I'm really saying, please consider giving this book a chance. I really do feel like you owe it to yourself to live the best life. And by best life, I don't mean having the best of things, by the way. If you do get this book, I just want to say thank you so much. What also means so much to me is that if there are any favorite quotes, sentences, or anything in this book that you like, please tag me and let me know. And if you do enjoy reading this book, do consider getting one for a loved one, or better yet, lend them your copy. Some of you guys have followed me since the beginning of my YouTube journey. I hope after all these years you know my character enough. I'm not just recommending this because I wrote it. Even though I did write this book, every time I read it, I feel so inspired and I learned something new. I want to read you a little bit from my book. Think of your heart as your garden. If you want it to thrive and bloom, you need to water it with love, kindness, compassion, positivity, and gratitude. If you neglect your garden, all you may ever get in return are weeds. Certain seasons may come along to make conditions harsh for us, so our garden may shrink at times. But if we persevere, we know our garden will bloom again soon. We can turn life's hardship and experiences into fertilizer that helps us grow and flourish. With a beautiful heart, we can transform life's ugly situations into beautiful lessons. There's no way around it. A beautiful life can only come with a beautiful heart. And this is what my book is all about. There's a quote I read recently, and it goes along the lines of, books are wonderful because within books they contain worlds. But it's so much cheaper to buy someone a book than to buy them a whole world. Speaking of cheap, we're going to move on to the next point, which is about pricing and where you can get it. I'm so sorry it took me so long to get here, by the way. One of the best things about this book is that it's made to be super affordable because I want it to be accessible for anyone out there. The paperback version of my book is $9.99. I've seen drinks that cost more than this. So now where can you get my book? You can get it in Barnes and Nobles, whether you have a store near you or you can get it online, and yes, they do ship globally. You can also download my book on Amazon as well. The official launch date for my book is the 12th of December. I really mean it, guys. Instead of maybe splashing out on a lipstick that's probably in a shade that you already have, which we all do for some reason, do consider getting this life-changing book instead. The writing this book has just been such a beautiful journey, but at the same time, I know this is only the beginning. To my New York friends, I also want to let you guys know that I am coming for you. So please save the date for me for the 11th of December, because I will be doing my very first book signing event and I'm so excited. It's at 7 p.m. at Barnes and Nobles in Union Square. Please come by for a cozy chit chat, Q&A, book signing, photo opportunity. It's gonna be a fantastic night. What better way for me to celebrate the launch of my book than with you guys who made it all happen for me. I will have all the details in the information box, so do remember to check it out. Last but not least, before I end the video, I just want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to do this. Whether you buy this book or not, I'm always going to be thankful, because without you, this book would have never ever happened. I've sat here for the past 20 minutes talking, holding my book, and yet it still feels surreal. It feels like I'm in a dream. I realize dreams really do come true. And guess what? You guys helped to make that happen. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for inspiring me, helping me become a better person. It's been 10 years. And you guys still keep me doing what I'm doing. I keep saying thank you, and yet it doesn't feel enough, because it's always going to be the surface of my feelings. But I can only say thank you. You guys believed in me first before I could do that for myself. So thank you so much for being my cheerleaders. If this book can change one person's life for the better, then I know that this book is definitely worth writing for. As I was typing every single word, I was thinking about you guys. And I really hope this book will change your life for the better, one page at a time. I love you guys so much. Thank you again. Hopefully we will be kicking up a book tour very soon, and I will keep you guys updated. But for now, I'm just so excited to meet all of my New York friends, be unstoppable, and realize you're always capable of greatness.